Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Imperator Rome in our quest to create Persia. We started out as Armenia. We have expanded rapidly to the north, of taking a great deal of territory. We have a massive amount of aggressive expansion at this point, which can cause some internal stability issues. Basically, it makes people unhappy, kind of slows us down. Not going to affect us too bad, I don't think, but I do want to try and let that burn down a little bit. I also want to make sure our manpower is on the highest level kind of at any point, because we are going to get attacked by either Phrygia or the Seleucid Empire, and we want to be prepared for that. Those are going to be kind of long slogs of war that aren't going to be very pleasant for us. So at this point, we're going to kind of hunker down and we're going to try and build up our empire, make it more economically sound and more defensible. Now, with that, one of the features of this game we haven't looked at all and haven't touched is missions. And the reason for that is there's kind of two missions that Armenia has. One is a conquest one. Now, the problem with this. Now, conquest ones are nice because they give you free claims, and free claims are great and they help you expand quickly. However, it's basically forcing you into war with Phrygia, which I really don't want to be at war right now. They're basically, Phrygia is got almost 3,000 pops. We have 1,000, so basically 3 times our size. And they've been that size much longer, so they're more stable and built up than us. 46 cohorts to our 30, and 76,000 manpower. It's rough. But the other one, the Pearl of Armenia, is basically a build up your country one. And I didn't worry about it because we were so aggressive with the fighting that we weren't going to be spending money. But now is a great time. You know, we get bonuses if we build up mines, we get bonuses if we create cities, we get bonuses if we create farms. These are all useful things to us, and these are all things we're going to want to get done to strengthen our little empire here. We're going to leave one army up here just in case there's any rebel issues, and we're going to keep our main army down here where they can be a little bit happier. At some point, I kind of want to grab them another supply train because they kind of had some starving issues in the last fight. But I like the money at this point. And I'm actually kind of tempted. I don't normally like his economy. I don't normally like to lower things, but I might lower the maintenance at this point. It will save us, you know, I'm going to do it. It saves us a bunch of money. Our morale stays at 80%. So if we go to war, that's going to be a problem. I really got to remember to turn it back up. Forgetting that would be an issue. Wait, are we building a fort? We're building a fort over here. That's nice. And we're building a fort over here. Well, that's a good place to talk about fortifications, because we need to improve the fortifications. Now, I mentioned a few times that I tried a few runs of this before I started making this recording. One of the ones that I did went really, really well. Basically how this run has gone. Great expansion, great defendability. Built a couple of forts, I built up the income, I had huge armies, and I lost because it's kind of an attrition game against these massive empires where we gotta kind of fight off their armies and kind of pick off where we can. And the main way to do that is you need forts so that you can move around a lot and they're restricted to where they can move. And I didn't notice this long pass here where Phrygia was able to come up, march through, and come straight to our capital. And then from taking our capital, they got everywhere. And I had no control. They had full movement, I had restricted movement, and it went horrible. I don't want that to happen again. So we need to build some fortifications. And actually, I'm going to get things moving because we're going to be doing a lot of waiting at this point. So I need to get some fortifications to control movement. You know, ideally one out here would be nice, but that's not going to restrict them so much. So to begin with, we're going to want one here. Stop them pushing forward. I'm trying to talk here. That's very rude. We're going to want one in this place somewhere, so they can't just push through straight to my capital and cause a lot of issues. And on the other side of the empire, we're going to want to be over here and stop them pushing in this way. It looks like they can sneak. If they take Albania, they can push in this way as well. So I don't know if you noticed, but I think our allies over here is probably going to get crushed because Phrygia is pushing up over there. So let's see what's going on with the trade hub. Trade hub developing. I really can't speak some days. The little known city has been gathering quite a reputation as a hub of free trade, etc., etc. While the city is clearly a benefit to us, we should consider how best to maximize. Encourage citizens, encourage freemen, encourage slaves, encourage growth. I'm going to grab the citizens. We have a bad research ratio already. We kind of need as many citizens as we can. So we're going to grab the citizens. Now we're going to gather up some of our money. You know what, let's go a little faster because we basically need to gather gold and build things. Yep, we'll happily trade. We'll trade with anyone who wants to trade with us. That's just how it's going to go. And we can watch Phrygia slowly eating away at our allies. Also, while we wait, how's Rome doing? Rome, trade winds. The fickle seas can bring ruin or prosperity to many locals, etc., etc. Better commerce or growth. We'll take the growth. Rome's not doing too bad. They're not massive, but they're doing pretty good. Macedonia is doing pretty good. That will be useful for us because they're far away, but maybe one day we can make friends with them against Phrygia just because everyone hates them. Carthage is doing fine. Everyone else looks pretty much normal to me. Okay, it's not so bad. Grab that trade route. Pirates. We have been plundered by pirates. Lovely. Do we have pirates plundered by pirates? That's unfortunate. So I'm wondering if there is a pirate stronghold in one of our territories. I don't actually know if there's a good way to find it because one of these cities will have, kind of like it has plundered by pirates here, it'll have like pirate base, something along that lines. It's not one of our territories. Okay, I don't know where it is. Somewhere along here there's going to be a pirate base. You can probably watch. Actually, I wonder if we can watch where they go and find it. Sailing up this way. Oh, and they disappear into the fog of war. If it's somewhere out here though, there is nothing we can do to stop it. Yeah, well, we're not going to worry about it. What we would need to do to prevent that is build a fleet that could protect our shoreline. We might want to consider doing it, but as I mentioned before, I want to get a few forts up because I'm expecting to get attacked, especially with this nightmare happening. So let's look at here. We're going to build one here for 37 because we have the discount, which is very nice. I'm thinking, actually, what I should have looked at is, where's train? Are you mountains, hills? Basically, hills and mountains provide you bonuses to defensiveness. They are the mountains. So I could build one there in the mountains, which would be fantastic. And it's a city. Would it stop? Trying to see between these two, they couldn't push past. So yeah, I like that. We'll build fortress there as well. And I think what I'm going to do is build one more. I'm kind of going a little bit overboard with the fortresses, but it really has hurt me in the past when they were able to just push straight through into my empire. So I think just for some kind of zone of controlling, we're going to build one more here. Hopefully those won't up our maintenance too much. Once we get a little more gold, I'm going to add another one over here. I would like another fort to slow them down so they can't just see. Right now they can push up and into our capital gain, and we don't want them getting to our capital quickly. I guess we kind of need two. We built it there. I mean, I would like them to get as less territory as possible, so I was kind of imagining one down here, and then maybe one up here. Well, we'll see. We need some gold before that's an issue. So let's just sit back a little bit, bone down some aggressive expansion. Watch this horrible nightmare. This is what I'm scared of. This is why we're building up fortifications to protect ourselves. Because I am expecting that to be an issue. Who's powerful up here? Can I grab? You hate me. Everyone's gonna hate me because of the aggressive expansion. I was gonna say, can I grab another leader or ally? Oh look, they're pushing in here as well. Is anyone allied with you? Are you? Oh no, Albania. Oh, Albania. Why? Why are you involved in that? I really don't want you falling, and I think you might fall. Let's see, Minister of Excellence. We can gain national tax or loyalty. We'll take the tax money, of course. We're everything we can for gold right now. That's 100% our goal. We just gave military access. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, why not? I don't mind. As long as it doesn't help Phrygia or this nightmare empire to my south, I don't mind. Are they actually surviving? Are you at war with... You're just at war with them. How are you surviving? I mean, not that I'm going to complain. I don't want you to fall. Specifically, I don't want you to take Albania with you. Albania is like my one friend. They want to build a fortress. Let's find out where this is. What did I spell wrong? Artaxa. There we go. How would that help me? It's not terrible. It's also not great. The manpower would be nice. What does the foundry do? Go this way. Build. Probably a city building, so that's not going to tell me. Albania. Granary, library, long. Starting experience and population output. Neither of those. I'm taking the manpower. Don't need anything built up in there. Okay, so we have a bunch of gold again. And I'm getting very scared of what's happening over here. So let's build hills. Okay, build a fort there. And we're going to build a fort there. I've gone a little bit crazy with the fortifications. I do think that is going to be important, however, in the future. They still have a truce. When does the truce end? 62. Okay. Or we might just clean that up. Pure. It just simply annoys me. I have those little blobs in what should be my empire. Oh, they did not kill them completely, but boy, did they mostly destroy everything to do with them. I'm sorry. We're not friends anymore because you're going to get attacked and you're not going to be able to do anything to defend yourself. And I don't want to be a part of that war. It's just going to be unpleasant. How are they still surviving? I don't understand. 165k manpower, 35 cohorts. That's a ridiculous amount of troops. They should be able to just walk in and win. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy they're not, and I hope that war goes on as long as possible. War score is at plus 49. Yeah, shocking. They're winning. Available decisions. Oh, we can change faith. Oh yeah, I think in the last episode I mentioned that I wanted to take a look at faith, and we didn't. So let's see what our religion is right now. Religious map mode. Hard to tell where your empire is sometimes when you change. So the religion is a nightmare here right now. It is actually mostly this Khalidic faith. A little bit of Zoroastrian and what I don't even know. Amazing. They're an amazing religion. What other religions could we embrace? Oh, that's changing societies. Oh, I don't even know that faith. I don't even see that faith on the map. Oh, it's over here. Interesting. I don't think that would help us. I think maybe taking this might be the right decision. Let's take a look at... Okay, we're right now this one. This gives us minus army maintenance, and I really like the options, but so much of our country is not that right now. Now, one of the main things to take into account is when we do this, all the people of the wrong religion... Oh wait, this will convert people? Interesting. But what are our generals right now? There's people, characters, similar to people. They all look okay. So they're all that other, the zoo, all the same religion. You know, I don't know what the benefits of this religion are. I don't know what the different bonuses are, but I'm kind of tempted to stay, because if we're going to push down here, it's going to be helpful to have this religion. It's going to make it a lot easier to eat up, and this is our primary goal, is to go down here. So let's not change, though that is going to put a little bit of taxation on our own people, because we got to convert everyone, but that's okay. We can do it. Let's look at inventions now, because we've built up our forts. Now let's see if we can get our tech up. Let's start with, let's get taxes. And we'll sit back and relate. I know I took that mission, and I should be improving my territory, and maybe I really should concentrate on that. We'll complete some of these missions once we get our money back up a little bit. Has outraged to discover the Persian is cancelled and given military rights. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Pension. They want to get rid of this lady because they think she's doing a terrible job. We can ignore it and gain unrest. We can send a representative. We lose some loyalty, gain some popularity. And the governor gains corruption. Interesting. Or we just get rid of her. How good is she? She's good. We're going to send a representative. I think that would be fine. We do have one disloyal. Really? You were bad at this job. I put you in here anyway just to help out your family. And you can't keep your province loyal. That's just rude. It's just simply rude. So only one territory likes us, and the other is all super bad. Can we see view pops, I think, and then we can see why. Yeah, that's where the aggressive expansion is hurting us a great deal. The religion is hurting us. The not Persian is hurting us, because this little area, if you remember, was one of the few places that wasn't Persian. Persian is the blue. So you have a whole bunch of different specific cultures, but they're all grouped together into what is thought of as the Persian people. These people are not. So this province is always going to be a little bit more on the cranky side. Now I'm going to invest some of my saved up political influence in this to provide some provincial loyalty and population output. Not going to be the most, 0.01 isn't going to be the difference, but hopefully between that and once everything else is done, we'll just kind of work on it. They also have trade routes, which is interesting. So I wonder if, I think some of these provide happiness, which is basically what we need. Loyalty would be good too, but happiness would help out as well. And I'm not seeing, I think happiness is all down here. No, these are all taxes and other things. Is it, oh, it's a category for population, and shockingly, that's where the happiness ones are. So honey is output. So one, we'll grab some, do they have freemen? Before I invest in that, do we have a lot of freemen? We have none. We have none. We have none. That would have done, Oh, we have 4. Okay, that would do something, and I think that's the best we got right now. So let's just grab that. Okay, we can only pull it from ourselves, but that's fine. One disloyal province isn't going to end in a revolt, fortunately for us. So we have 50. We could probably do some of the building that we want to do. So let's see. Improve food. Improve mining. Let's improve our mining. We got 3. I'll grab this top one. Can we build a mine? Mine. Oh, you need 90 gold. Wow. Mines are very expensive, even with my discount. They're 120 normally. That is very expensive. Oh, great. We're going to spend money. Some say that throughout Armenia there is one constant: the deeds and character of this lovely chap precede him. He's very great, etc., etc. We can give him a wonderful banquet, become friends with him, gain some corruption, which we don't want. He gains loyalty, he gains prestige. We can send him to a fake address, which always makes me laugh. We gain a bunch of popularity, and he does not appreciate it at all. Is he a good general? He's an okay general. Or we can just say what of it and lose some popularity, which isn't great. It's what we're going to do. Accept the trade. I'm not even going to pay attention. We just want the money at this point. And we're going to keep converting. That's just what we're at right now. And I was... forgot. Okay, mine. 90. Build mine. It's 1 of 3. So we're going to be spending a lot of money on that for now. I'm almost tempted to drop my fort maintenance, but that seems like a terrible idea, doesn't it? Like, we drop it, they're half as good, and if any of these massive empires which are on my border, and they're both on my border, come after me, it's a terrible idea. It's just a bad idea, so we're not going to do that. Prove taxes at the cost of research. Interesting. I didn't realize what the cost was. I'm kind of tempted to boost that. Research is really, really important. But right now, we're investing all our money into improving the infrastructure. So maybe we can just get the bonus money and improve our infrastructure. Okay. Well, that I think is something for us all to ponder in between episodes. I think this is a good place to call it. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.